Hi, this is Kerry Artek with Wicked Stocks, bringing you the daily Apple report for Tuesday, December 20th, 2022. Before I jump into the charts like this one, I just want to encourage you to please click like each and every time you watch the daily Apple or daily Tesla report. It does help us out a great deal in being found on YouTube when people search for this stock analysis. Also, if you'd subscribe to the Wicked Stocks YouTube channel, it'll provide you notification each and every time we upload new content, the daily Tesla, the daily Apple report, and then some. And if you would also, please share the content with friends and colleagues. So, a few days ago, Thursday of last week, we settled below this near-term channel bottom today at 137.48. This is our pullback resistance through the rest of the week and into next. It can contain not only buying into later week, but below which this targeted 123.39 channel bottom remains a 2 to 3 week objective. So we have all of these minor points in here. 129.04 is the June low. Now, under other circumstances, I would call that perhaps a session containment, maybe even a 3-star weekly support level. But in the proper context, having closed below this short-term channel bottom and overall continued settlements below this long-term speed line at 145.90, as I've been saying now since October, will keep 123.39 in reach as a longer-term objective. And so I really don't want to encourage, sort of quote unquote falling in love with any of these levels. 134.37, you can see it here. That is that former double bottom October, November. 129.04 is the June low. I have them as both mere intraday support and resistance levels with 132.61 inside of that. You could add 131.32, the low from yesterday, so forth and so on, but I want to keep it simple. 129.04, decent intraday support. You could consider this day support. It just might contain daily selling pressures. But given the potential for expanded volatility in this stock, we could just as easily close below 129.04 today. And if we do, we should, by later week, test this targeted 123.39 channel bottom. 123.39 is preceded on the daily chart by 126.84. So you can see there's a lot going on here, but it's all narrowing gradually. 126.84 is dropping. 119.81 is rising. 119.81 is found on the weekly chart here, rising 2/3 speed line projected off the March 2020 COVID low. 123.31 is the same channel bottom on the weekly chart that I just showed on the daily at 123.39. So assuming we continue into this zone over the next few weeks, it can 119.81 to 123.31 contain selling through Q1 and even into later 23. And it remains a 2 to 3 week target right now below 137.48. So, if we happen to push above 134.37, our intraday resistance today, we could actually test perhaps 137.48 on an intraday basis, where once again, we can top out into later week through the rest of the week, and below which the 120s, take your pick, 126.84, 123.39 remains a 2 to 3 week downside objective. And last thing I'll say about the downside is if we close today below the 129.04 June low, we should within the week continue south into that significant 123.39 to 126.84 area. Now, upside, I don't see this today. If we close today above 134.37, we are likely tomorrow to test the 137.48 channel bottom, where once again we can top out through the rest of the week, and below which a 2 to 3 week sell signal remains in effect in the 123.39 to 126.84 area. But
just so you know, a wickedstocks.com membership delivers regular daily video analysis in the SPY and Triple Q, weekly video analysis in the S&P 500 index, the NASDAQ 100 index, and a U.S. Treasury ETF, and 2 individual stock pick videos every week. Check out our other content by clicking the link below.
if we were to close today, for instance, or the next few days above 137.48, this channel bottom, then we should rally about 8 points to 145.90. 145.90 is a new descending 2/3 speed line projected off that August high, and it can contain buying through January, and below which 123.39 likely over that time horizon, as I've actually been saying since late October when we started the daily Apple report. even closing above 145.90 doesn't really get us out of the woods in terms of longer term bullish continuation. Closing above 145.90 over the next couple of weeks would merely signal 155.11, and that would probably be within about 3 to 5 days of closing above 145.90. So as I've been saying, I'm going to basically mimicking what I've been saying now for the last couple of months. Holding below 145.90 will keep the 123.39 level in reach by the end of January, and not unless we close above 155.11 in the coming weeks do I see this 179.36 area in reach over the following 2 to 3 months or so. By the way, this is not a good number because we actually violated the trend line that it was based upon. So this doesn't really, it is in the 170s. I just don't have the exact number, and it's a bit of a moot point right now anyway, given how far away we are from it. I don't think that there's really anything else to say. Please click like if you would, and subscribe to the Wicked Stocks YouTube channel. We'll keep this great content coming your way on a daily basis, and share the content if you would with friends and colleagues. I'll be back tomorrow with Wednesday's Daily Apple Report, and you have a great evening.